Second game of the Jimmy V Classic, Michigan 87, Arkansas 89. Great game, man. I mean, respect to both these fan bases. They filled the arena. This is not an easy travel during an easy time of the year or week, but hey, they filled it. Respect to Michigan and Arkansas fan bases. I know Michigan was on the losing team, but if you haven't watched Danny Wolf this year, treat yourself, because this is a 7-footer who is looking like Chris Paul operating pick and rolls, man. To see him handling the ball and Vlad Golden roll, when have we ever seen two 7-footers operating a pick and roll, man? I mean, he's a fun player to watch. Just going to go out and say that. I like the 2-3 zone idea that Dusty May did in the second half. I mean, Arkansas was just making everything, and when they did that, DJ Wagner just made some really tough shots towards the stretch there. So we have to ask this question, or we have to just pose this. One thing that I learned from the game, if Arkansas can get that DJ Wagner, 16 points, 7 for 12 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, this is a really dangerous team. And we know both of these teams, but primarily focusing on this Arkansas team, it's a lot of capability. Jonas Adu, 37% from the field. He had 11 points on 6 shots last night. Trevon Brazile, man, this is a guy who's been projected to go in a lot of NBA drafts. 15 points, 6 for 8 from the field. He's averaging 5 points per game this season. They got a lot from him. And this is what young teams do. They start out a little bit rocky, a little bit uncertain, and they just get better and better and better and better. And before you know it, maybe by the time March rolls around, we're looking at Arkansas like a really dangerous team. Really dangerous team. And they have that capability. Boogie Flan, man. He's been good all year. They have great guards. John L. Davis has been efficient. I know he wasn't quite efficient last night, but he's been efficient. I mean, this is an Arkansas team with a lot of capability. But in terms of this Michigan team, you ask what's holding them back. Well, like Arkansas, new first-year coach and a new program, a lot of new guys, a lot of new transfers. So what's holding Michigan back? Turnovers. 15.3 turnovers a game. That's the 20th most in college basketball. Michigan had 17 turnovers in this game. It's hard to win like that when you have a lot of transfers. And like Arkansas, you're going to get better the more you gel and the more you play together. That's how it usually goes. And hey, I was impressed with both of these teams, and I believe in both of these teams. I really do. I believe Arkansas's guards can take them a really long ways in March. And Arkansas's got the front. Adu Thiero, man, like that is a talented guy. Everyone's saying like he's the Draymond Green of college basketball. He can do some things that Draymond can do, but he can take you off the dribble too, man. He can take you off the dribble. Like he can. He's strong. I mean, Arkansas has star power. They have a lot of complementary pieces as well. It's a really talented team. In Michigan, man. Michigan, you don't have to be a great team to win the Big Ten this year, possibly. Michigan could average, 15 turnovers a game and end up winning the conference anyway. So, man, I believe in both of these teams. I'm a big believer in Dusty May and a big believer in the player personnel that Arkansas has, man. I really am. Good win for Arkansas.